we are going to discuss about library database SQL case study here. First we have to know about the library database. It is used to store the books, author name and data of books. First we have to go about design thinking approach for the first graduate students. You are the first graduate students. You have to understand what is design thinking. We have to think differently. See, first thing is we are going to discuss about empathize. It is based on how the data are to be stored here. First we have to understand what are the needs to be there for database creation. For that we need SQL commands such as select, basic commands like select, where, insert, update, delete and join. These are the basic commands. SQL commands is used to create a table and also select a table where we are going to insert a table, data into a table, then update a table, then delete, then also we can join two tables here. Next thing is scenario here, the library database with books and members table. This is the two scenarios. First we have to know about what are the books are available in library, and second thing is members in a table. You have to identify. Next we have to define the problem here. First the problem statement is how the students are to be learned to perform the basic SQL operations here and relate data across multiple tables using a real world example. In real world example we are using a library by using to take the book and read the book. What are the authors are available in the library database here, we have to know that. Next thing is ideate. We have to identify the learning methods of our topic here. Practical exercise on library database here. First we have to know to collect the data of our author, book, then barcode, etc. here. Then next thing is step-by-step SQL queries we have to apply here. First we have to introduce the join with a simple table here. First we have to design a table. For that we have to use create query here. In that used join query. The next thing is prototype. Prototype is nothing but rules and regulations. We have to follow the rules and regulations to use to store the data here. First we have to create a small library database. The first thing we have to collect book ID, the title of the book, author of the book, then ISBN, then how many quantities are there in the book. Then the second thing is members. Members which we are accessing the library, we have to identify that. For that we have to know about member ID, then first name of the person, the last name of the person, address of the person, then phone number of the particular person here. The next thing is optional for join the table here. It is used to demonstrate a table, which are the tables are to be joined here. Then we are going to test here. First we have to run the SQL queries. That is basic queries, I told you already. The first basic query is select. That is used to select a particular table. What are the contents are available in a table, we have to check them. Further we are using select title here. Then next thing is author from the books. So many authors are there in the books, so that author to be have to take here. The next thing is select star from books where quantity is greater than 5. Here we are going to check the condition, that is whether the quantity is greater than 5, we have to take the books where from the book table. The next thing is insert new books. Then for insert query we are using here update. The query is used to insert a new books in a particular table, and also use update for the quantities in a table. If you want to delete the books in a table, you can use delete query here. Then the next thing is retrieve members data. So whenever we need to take data in the previous table, we can use retrieve query, search with a like query. Then next thing is perform is used to join to relate books to the. Now we are going to discuss about query 1. It is used to retrieve a title and author of all books. For that we have to use select title, author from books. Here we are using two queries. One is select and another one is from. It is used to select the title and also what are the books available in the library we are using here. Next. Then the next thing is example 2 query. Find all books with a quantity greater than 5. We have to find out how many books are greater than 5 inside the library database. Here we are using a select star from books where quantity greater than 5. Next. So next thing is example 3. We are going to insert a new book here. For that we are using insert into, the table name is book. In that we are using book ID, then title, then author of a book, then ISBN, quantity. The next thing is, here we are giving the values for the particular ID, that is book ID is 101, and then the title is Lord of the Rings. Then next thing is, author name is J.R.R. Tolkien, then ISBN number will be stored here, and the 3 is the quantity of a book. Next, fourth query is, it is used to update a library database here. For that we are using update query here to set a quantity, whether the quantity is 5, the book ID is equal to 101 here. Next. So next query is, we have to know about how many books are available in library. That is to be displayed here to list all the books and members who borrowed them. Here we are going to check how many books are available in library, that is to be displayed, and the next thing is who are the members who borrowed the books from the library database. For that we are using select books.title here, then members.first name, then members.last name here. Here we are, the members of first name is the person which used to take the books in the library, that members of the last name of the books who take the library. So these are the things which are placed in books table here, and then we are going to join 2 tables. One is books table and another one is who are the members borrowed the books from the library here. The conclusion, we have to know about how to perform basic SQL operations and understand the join example queries used to relate the database queries here.